Welcome back to my channel. This is Salvation from the Matrix, and today I want to share you guys a little bit of my story. I've talked a lot about things that you should be doing and you should do, but I want to give you a little bit about my story so that you kind of know who I am a little bit and where I'm coming from. There's still going to be a channel trailer done for this channel, so you have the full picture. But I just thought about this morning, and I felt like sharing the message with you guys. And the message really, it's about college. It's about whether you should go to college, whether you should drop out of college. And before I get into that, let me talk a little bit about my story. So I'm an immigrant. I come from Nigeria, and I came from Nigeria in 2011, and I went to community college. I did really well there. I think I left with a 3.4 GPA, and then I went to a four-year university. Now, it didn't work out. It didn't work out for so many reasons. I wasn't 100% certain what I wanted to study. I wanted to study economics, then go to law school. That was the plan originally. But things are different from Nigeria than the United States. One, law school is incredibly expensive, and you have to really do it if you're prepared to take on a huge, crazy amount of debt, and if you really want it. Do you really want to be a lawyer? I didn't. Would I have been a lawyer if I studied in Nigeria? Probably, because that is the opportunity that was available here. But destiny and life changes things for you to set you up as best as it can. It's the remaining is left to you to make the right decisions. So when I got to that crossroads on whether I should go to a four-year university, I had already started kind of making YouTube a little bit, just a little bit, got into it a little bit at that point. But I wasn't convinced enough, I wasn't brave enough to say, hey, this is what I really wanted to do, even though I was really enjoying it. And I went for university, it didn't work out. I went into depression. It was terrible. It was very bad. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I had no ambition, I had no drive, I had nothing. It was probably the worst period of my life so far. And I will never forget a moment where I was going to class, trying my hardest. I was going to class that morning, and halfway there, I was walking, it was bitterly cold. I stopped in the middle of the street, and I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. And bear in mind, this is a student that has pressure from family, from friends, pressure from everybody. Never in my head was I ever thinking that I will fail out of college or I will not do college. That was never my thinking at all. This was it. I had to do this. And in that moment in time, I was so down. I was so dispirited that I said, I cannot do this. I'm a very confident person. Like, I believe in myself a lot. For me to say, I cannot do this, I was down there, like rock bottom. I hit rock bottom, I passed it, then I went even further down. And at that moment, I said those words, and I turned around and I went back to my apartment. And I said I was just gonna stay in bed. I just had no motivation to do it. And at that point, I said, you know what, YouTube again, let me try start making tech videos. And I did make tech videos, and I was decently successful. Not that I made a huge amount of money or anything like that, but I was proud of what I was doing. I was enjoying it. And I got up to 800 subscribers, and some videos did really well. I answered a lot of questions from people who love my videos, and that was on America Tech. The channel is still there. I still kind of put videos now on here and there on that channel, and I'm still trying to do stuff with it. But it changed everything for me. It showed me that, man, you can find your own destiny by yourself. You can work hard and you can be successful. And mind you, I was not the most consistent YouTuber at that point, but I was still deriving such joy from doing it, from being creative, from taking risks, from doing it. And it was amazing. It was the best moment in my life, and I was enjoying it at that time. That was how I felt, that this was a great, exciting thing. It was really exciting. It was great. It was fantastic. And I made a decision that, okay, you know what, I'm not going to go back to school. I'm done with this. I'm going to try and make something of this YouTube career. I didn't have the perfect picture in my head. I wish I took a said at the very least I'm going to take a year of college, and I did. I traveled to LA. I went to E3 conferences. I met game developers. I did things. I tried things, and it was really exciting. And a lot of doors were opening, and I just didn't know how to take advantage of them. I didn't know how to push hard and really focus, because I had gone through school where school teaches you have to see tangible results immediately. If not, you're failing. If you're taking a test, the test comes back, you know where your position is. Going out and being an entrepreneur is not like that. You have to almost wait. You have to have an incredible amount of patience. And school doesn't teach that. School teaches you have to go to school in 4 years, college specifically. Go to college in 4 years, graduate, either do an internship or get a job within the next 2 years. If not, you are failing. That's what it teaches, and being an entrepreneur is nothing like that. So for those people who have maybe in the same similar situation, don't be afraid, don't be worried, don't be stressed out that things are not going your way immediately, because life is not like that. School completely does not prepare you for life. It doesn't. It does the opposite. It makes you think things should be happening in a very straight line kind of way, and that's not how life goes at all. Everything is up and down. And school, if you fail too much, you're out. In life, if you fail too much, you have the chance to get back up if you're ready to fight for it. There's no second chances with college. If you fail, you're in trouble. That's it. So with that situation now, and now I'm here, I've come to realize, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be self-made, it cannot be about money. This is a tricky thing. I don't want you to lose the ambition to be successful. Always remember that. If that's what's going to make you get up in the morning, fantastic. But the end goal should not be about money, right? It shouldn't, because that will upset you in the long run. Short run, in terms of short-term goals, like I want to achieve this, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't make your end goal about money. It's not about money. Don't say, I'm going to drop out of college and become a millionaire. Don't think that. Think that you can be anything you want to be. You can make money, of course, but that shouldn't be your driver. And next after that, you have to find out who you are. What are you supposed to be doing if you're not doing college? Because college puts everyone on a very similar path. So find out who you are, what you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be. And self-awareness is huge. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about it so much. And it's one of the things that I spent the last 2 years kind of figuring out who the hell I was. Who are you as a person? To your core of your being. Who are you? What do you want? What do you like? You need to figure out. There's a difference between your passion, your purpose, your interests. Could they all be interlinked? Yes. But you have to figure out, the number one thing is your purpose in life. What is that supposed to be? Right? And that's what you need to pursue. Do not get confused. A lot of people have things that they're very interested in, and they try and get into it, and they figure out that this is not really what they're supposed to be doing. They have interest in it, and their passion might keep them doing it, but they have a deeper purpose, so to speak. So you have to be very self-aware and take that time to figure out who you are. Freedom is the gift of this journey, of this living that college route, of living that very straight line path. Freedom. You have the freedom to be whatever you need to be. Right? You have the freedom to do it how you want to be. I think that's the most important part. How? The how is dependent on you. You have the freedom to do it however you want to do it. If you want to spend your time researching, reading books, you can do that. If you want to just read videos and look up quotes, you can do that. If you want to just make videos on the internet, you can do that. If you want to do a podcast, you can do that. If you want to make it a more intangible thing and build a business, you can do that. All the information is out there. It is out there, and I'm not even joking. And if you don't look it up, you're never going to know. But you have the freedom now. The freedom is there. The only thing stopping you from doing it is you. That's the amazing thing about this. And the last two things I want you to remember is that you only have one life. You only have one life. There's no duplicate. There's no two. You get to not be happy and not do what you want to do and come back and redo it again. No. Once you pass 29 years old, you're not getting that back. You're going to be 30. And it keeps on ticking forward. So do not allow yourself to miss out on opportunities because you are afraid. And this leads me to my last point. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is the beginning of success. Remember that. It is so important. That so many people stay in college, they enter a dead-end job they do not like because they are afraid to fail or be deemed a failure by the world. Don't care. If you're not happy, what's the point? If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, what's the point of it? So at the end of the day, don't be afraid to fail. Fail, but fail forward. You fail, but you get back up. That's going to make you such a strong person. You have to believe in who you are. You have to believe in yourself, man. Like, don't let people make you think this world is meant to be lived in such a scary way. Like, scary stuff happens, and not everything's gonna go your way, but I believe in the power of attraction. And if you're positive, you will attract positivity. If you're scared, you will attract a life that is filled with the need for security. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's gonna make your choices so safe, you're gonna end up being trapped. So guys, I hope you got something from this message. And I just really wanted to talk about college because I feel we're going into a period of time where people are starting to realize that, wow, this isn't it. Google and I think Apple too are stopping to the requirement of having college, a bachelor's degree on your resumes now. Things are changing. You either change with it now or you get left behind. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later with more. It's been Brian here for Salvation from the Matrix. Hope you have a great day.